Hi, Dyslexic Genius here. I'm back on a 4-spring Victor motor. A little thing about the late motors, that we have the ratchet, we have the paw here and the ratchet. Originally these were pressed out, so which means they had a piece of steel, they had a stamp, it came down with clink and it stamped it out. Then on the gear side right here, this piece here, they used to machine those out and then put them together like, we cut the gears and then they machine this out. But later in production for Victor, they started stamping them out because it was cheaper. Now what happens when you do the cheaper is that you can see, if my angel can focus in here, I have all these burrs. You see, like right in here. So they stamped it out, and this is the bottom side of the stamp. So now what happens when you do all this, a little bit of that burr sometimes will break off, and you'll see this little chip in it, or that happened in manufacturing. So to fix this, right here, is you have to have a triangle-shaped file, jeweler's file like this. You can get all these at Harbor Freight. And you're just going to come in with one edge right here like that, and you're just going to gently file that out. I would put it in a vise to do it, and just gently, and then we'll hit the top a little. Now you can see that I flattened this area out, and there's enough to hold everything. So when you put it together, that part here locks in like that. So it's locking in. But we also have to remember, now we have this burr problem. So what we're going to do is, after we've filed this flat and made it lock in like that, and sometimes the point here, that happens too. It gets worn out. So you'll just do the same thing with a file. You'll just come in here, file this down, and then file in here like that. Now we have to take the burrs off, so I use a fine tooth, worn out file. You come in here and you have to look at the file and the flat area here, because this whole thing's pressed together. So you're just going to come in here gently and do this. And I got old eyes, so I got to take a look. Yeah, we still have a few more burrs there. You see how I have my index finger up here, so I know it's guiding flat on the gear. And you work your way around till you get all that done. Then you're going to take the tip of this file, and you will come in here and drag off here like this to get any slight burr that's there. You just come around like this. It takes a long time to do this. You got to deburr that side. Now that we've done all this, this will rock in, and that will hit in here like this. And that'll help stop the machine. And we don't have these burrs. Now, those little things break off. You crank it up. Oh, this is great. Now, why do I have that little mark in there? Well, one of those little pieces of metal that were hanging off the edge like that just said, oh, I'm going to break off today and fall in there and do things to you. And these are things you need to look at on phonographs. How is the ratchet paw working? You just don't take it apart, clean it off a little in gasoline, soak the spring barrels in gasoline, and then go put it back together. Oh, no. You have to take everything apart, because the last thing I'll do is the spring barrels and clean the motor, and then it'll be assembly, and we'll be done. But this is all pre-assembly on any phonograph motor you do. You have to look at everything. And that's my tip for the day.